fit to recognize a Nigerian and so decide to come and see that personality. We are doing that because of your kind of person. We are doing that because of your belief in our diversity. We are doing that because of the way you have distinguished yourself. We are doing that because of the way you have carried out each time some of us watch you on channel or Arise or TVC, name it. You speak like somebody who is a true Nigerian. A man who does not believe whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a pagan or whatever. You just speak based on the law and the truth. And just recently, myself and my colleagues watched you with admiration when you stood out from all of them to say, listen, you believe in the sanctity and the unity of this country, and you believe that nobody should be shut out by any means. And the party that you joined in building, you decided to leave that party, which is APC, on principle. Some of us were surprised because we know who you are, we know the role you played in APC coming to be in Nigeria. And for such a personality, with many of them, many of you, to have taken that bold step, including Baba Chair, and many, we felt that it was honorable for us to come and see you. We'll bring you good greetings from the national chairman, from our presidential candidate, from our vice presidential candidate, and many leaders of PDP. The only thing we have come to tell you is that you are kind of person who is detribalized, is the kind of person we need in PDP to rescue and rebuild Nigeria. My brother, you can see what is going on. Nigeria, may God not let it finish. But it appears it is heading towards that if we don't rescue Nigeria. Just 2 days ago, Minister, when we were trying to come over the fact that our children are at home, ASU on strike, and none of our kids are in school, the Minister of Education came out to tell every family to go back to various colleges and collect their children in FCT. Why? Because of insecurity. Even those carrying arms were not left out. They were ambushed. And as a matter of fact, many of them died. APC-led government is here to tell us the truth. Many were killed through the ambush. Just last week we read even Mr. President was not left at his convoy. That was advanced team going to Katsina for the Salah. They were ambushed. We have many. Are you going to talk about the corruption? Are you going to talk about even that a minister will come out and say that we are now in deficit? That the bills are more than what we have? Are you going to talk about aviation industry? Today, no aviation fuel. It is difficult for all the airlines to even have aviation fuel. Are you going to talk about the debts that are piling up? Are you going to talk about the bad roads? We can go on and on and on. My brother, the situation is bad. Are you going to talk about Naira? We left Naira at the exchange rate of about 161. Today, 710 to a dollar. 710 Naira to a dollar. That is APC-led government. It is unthinkable. My brother, you have taken the right step. APC is a bad medicine. And the step you have taken to leave them is the best. But we have also noticed that when you left, you did not even make sign that you are joining anything. We know you are a lawyer. But we are all political animals, and we should belong to different political parties to rescue Nigeria. And I believe that PDP provide that opportunity for us to rebuild Nigeria. You have seen it. You have seen how it went. Even in setting up congresses, PDP only elected 36 state chairmen. APC elected 92 chairmen. If we go on, we probably will not live here. The story of APC, the way they have finished Nigeria, is a very long story. And many of us, I just heard now that in Senate, they have moved for Mr. President's impeachment. I have just been given that notice. And we in the House are going to review same, and we will make our position known as quick as soon as possible. Because a man that says he's tired, why should you still keep him there? If he's tired, he should be asked to go back to Daura, his village. That is the best thing. And I can authoritatively tell you that Mr. President does not even know what is going on. Is that the kind of party or the government I was asked to be part of? The answer is no. Or are you going to talk of the crude oil? There are so many. We will not live here. But what I have come to tell you, we have come to ask you to join PDP. Join PDP to rescue Nigeria. Our presidential candidate provides such body. He has, of all of them, at least he's the first to face the press, undiluted submission to the Nigerian people about what he intends to do when he becomes Mr. President. He didn't hide it. So we have come to tell you to join PDP and let us rescue Nigeria. Of course. This is the first of its kind. It has never happened, my brother. Find out that parliamentarians will come to an individual in Nigeria is because of your kind of person. That shows that we respect you. And we Nigerians want you to participate in rescuing Nigeria. This is why we have come to see you. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, and demonstrate your love for me. I feel honored, and it is only prayer that the only prayer I have is that I say God will bless each and every one of you. Amen. I am mindful of the problem or multiple problems that we have in the country. I believe that there must be a unanimity by every Nigerian that today what we are facing is quite existential. And the very fact that the very fabric of our society is under threat, I think, calls for the participation of everyone in first rescuing the country, and then we can talk about politics. And I left APC purely on principles, like you rightly stated earlier, because I believe that there must be a nation before there can be politics. And for there to be a nation, the nation must be united. And a divisive approach to politics is a cancer to every nation. And I feel that that is not right, which is why I took the decision. And after stepping down from the party, I thought I could just stay in my private practice. But you cannot see what is happening in the country and not tell yourself if there is any part you can play in rescuing the nation to be a part of it. I'm very mindful of the problem. I feel honored by your coming. And I will reflect on your request. But I must say that I'm deeply, deeply honored. It is not a request that you naturally say no to. It is not at all. but it is something you have to also pray. In the same way I left the party I was in through reflective thoughts, I want to reflect on your visit. And I'm very sure that in the coming days, whatever I decide, the Nigerian people will know. But I want you to know that I honored your coming, and I'm very, very grateful. And I think this will be an example to every Nigerian citizen to know that if a Federal House of Representatives, eminent Nigerians, constituting an institution of government, will decide on their own to look at a private citizen and say, your contribution to nation building is so valuable that we can come and say hello, I think that Nigerians will be inspired by that, and everybody will want to be patriotic. So in a nutshell, thank you for coming, and in the coming days you'll hear from me. I appreciate it. PDP as a party, when I was in APC, I've always known that PDP is a party that is organized. I've always known that. I've always known that. Even in dispute resolution and conflict resolution, they deal with it in an organized manner. And going to 2023, I know that destiny will have its way, one way or the other. And I salute your contribution to the nation and your effort, everyday effort, to rescue Nigeria. With what is happening, I know you have a role to play in the parliament. We will pray for God to give you the guidance and the support to do that. So I deeply appreciate it, and I thank you, sir, for your coming.